Another muggy day. Good morning. Good morning, everyone. I have some explaining to do. So, as you know, I've not been on YouTube for a while, and that's because my computer basically would not handle the software that I was using to edit my videos. So I basically just had to stop. I could edit them, but it was so glitchy and so, like, I would be editing a video and my voice would be like a minute behind what I was doing in person. So as you can imagine, that would be super difficult to edit. And I just loved making videos so much that I just put up with it, but eventually it just got worse and worse as my computer got more and more filled up with memory. And I tried to contact Adobe and ask them, like, why is your software doing this? And he told me it's because my computer RAM could not handle the software. So if you're having that same problem and you use Adobe Premiere Pro, that is probably your issue. But I have a new computer thanks to my awesome uncle. I cannot thank him enough. So yeah, now I can make videos. And right now I'm gonna like straighten my baby hairs. I love how I throw leggings and a sweatshirt on and then I'm like, let's do makeup. But just a little bit. And I like to straighten these baby hairs because my hair has probably grown so much since I last saw you guys. I had super long hair before I started doing YouTube, and then I cut it off like a couple months before I decided to start making YouTube videos. And now it's to here. I think last time I saw you guys it was probably like here. I'm gonna show you guys like what I do when I go to class kind of makeup. I wet and cleaned my sponge. Always clean your sponges, that's important. So my everyday concealer is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I do like the Tarte Shape Tape, as does everyone else, but I like this one for just like every day to cover up these veins that I have. Oh, I just covered that one up. Oh, now you can kind of see it. It's literally like two blue veins that make it look like I'm crying. I don't really have dark circles, but since I'm so fair skinned, I have a lot of like blue and veins to cover up. So that's what I like to do with this. I always put concealer here because one time I read this thing that said things that make you look older. It was like things you're doing with makeup that make you look older or something like that. And one of the things was not concealing under your nose because apparently the redness there makes you look older. I was like, what? I mean, I'm 20. I don't really, I guess, have to worry about looking too old, but the wrinkles start coming. Oh, and this is in the color Creme Brulee. Oh, I gotta tell you guys about my eyebrows and stuff. I did not get my eyebrows microbladed. To me, they don't look like it, but some people have asked me just because they're dark, I guess, and I could have gotten them microbladed, but I don't know, if they were microbladed, they would look better than this. I dye my eyebrows now. I started this just like a month ago, honestly. So I've had this lash and brow tint thing for like ever, and I've done it on my lashes before, but I've always been scared to do it on my brows because I was afraid it would turn out too dark. And the first time I did it, I was like, holy crap, this is way too dark. But now I kind of dig it. I do my lashes too, but they don't really they don't take the color as well as my brows, so they don't show up as good, but I do tint them. And I'm going in with some Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. I love this powder. It is so smooth and it works wonderful. It doesn't have flashback. It's just great. I'm using this little e.l.f. brush. This is like my favorite brush for under the eye. I'm going to go in with some bronzer. This bronzer I've been loving. It's Makeup Revolution's Ultra Bronze. And it comes in a humongous thing, and it was $7 from Ulta. It's really powdery. Like whenever you dig in it, a lot of powder kicks up. And I'm honestly probably getting almost too pale for it at this point, but I really like the color of it. So I just go in light-handed. I'm still in school, going for nursing. I'm in my last semester of prerequisites, if you know what those are. I've got 2 left. I have nutrition and microbiology. So I'm taking those right now. And I actually have both of those classes today, microbiology lab and nutrition. Then I'm applying to start nursing school next fall because my school doesn't start in the spring, it only starts in the fall. Okay, then I'm gonna go in with this. Sometimes I skip highlight, but this Smashbox highlight palette. This is the Spotlight palette that Casey Holmes made with Smashbox. This is the lighter one in Pearl, and there's a darker one. And I actually ordered the darker one from Ulta whenever I ordered this, and they sent me the lighter one, but I just started using it and I like it, so. I haven't got the darker one. I should probably try it, but I'm probably too pale for it now. But I just kind of go mostly in Pearl, but then I'll kind of like graze these two and just barely put it on. It's got a lot of power to it, but it's also a super smooth, like not too heavy looking highlight. And when I'm not explaining this makeup look, it probably takes me less than 10 minutes. I'm gonna put some blush on. This is Sonia Kashuk, and it is the color Sunset. I don't even know if they have this anymore. This blush is so old, I should probably throw it out, but I love it. Now I'm gonna do my brows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, as I always have and always will. This is what they look like. If you want to see what they used to look like, go look at some of my old videos. And you really can't see them before I put the makeup on them. Okay, I'm gonna go in with some Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I thought this stuff was like so overrated whenever I'd watch people use it, but it's not. It's literally, like they say, super glue for your eyebrows, and it literally just makes your brows look so good. Fix Plus, which I'm literally almost out of. It's probably gonna spit on my face. Oh, it's spitting. Now, mascara, my least favorite part. I hate doing mascara because I always get it all over my eyes. Oh, my eyelashes, I need to tell you guys about those. Okay, they are pretty long, and I've always kind of had naturally long curly lashes, but I've been using this stuff called Rodan+Fields Lash Boost Serum, and I don't sell it, so no, I'm not promoting this for myself or anyone else. I literally just bought it, and I'll tell you the story why I bought it, because normally I'm just kind of skeptical of like all that pyramid schemey type of looking stuff. I'm not calling it a pyramid scheme, but it kind of, you know, like it appears that way whenever people sell it and get more people under them selling it. That's just what it kind of appears to be. So there's a lady that I'm friends with on Facebook, and she was running this deal for the Lash Boost, and I won like $20 off of it because the tube is $150. So $20 off of it was nice, but also why I bought it was because like probably a month before she ran that deal on Facebook, I did makeup for a client, and her lashes were insane, like so long, so thick, and I was like, do you have, I asked her if she had lash extensions, but her eyelashes were kind of like a dirty blonde color like mine, and so I was like, if those were lash extensions though, they'd be black. And she was like, no, I use this Rodan+Fields Lash Boost Serum, and she didn't sell it, so I was like, okay. She said it's my mother-in-law's. I think her mother-in-law might have sold it or had some and gave her like the rest of her tube to use. To try it out for her wedding, and she was like, I love it, like it's made my lashes grow like crazy. And I was like, wow, like I was so impressed because her lashes were insane. And then I did her mother-in-law's makeup like 1 or 2 people later, and her lashes were the exact same. And people know, like as you get older, your lashes start to fall out, get more brittle and small, and her lashes were like insanely long and thick, and I was like, whoa, I need to try this stuff. So I get on, I look, and I see how much it is, and I'm like, I need to think about this, because it's a lot of money for a lash serum tube that's like this big. But they say it lasts you for like several months, and I've been using it for probably over 2 months now, and I still have plenty, so they're not lying when they say it does last you several months. So yeah. I will insert some pictures here of like my before and after, and as you will see, my lashes are blonder because I do tint them now, so that does make a difference, but they're also thicker and longer as well. So I will insert some pictures so you guys can see it if you're interested in trying that stuff out. Really, it's probably not necessary for me. I had pretty long lashes to begin with, but for those of you who have, you know, small lashes and you have a hard time with getting them to grow, it might be something that really could be useful for you. So I just wanted to tell you guys about that. I'm not selling it, I promise. I don't want you to buy it from me because I don't sell it, and I'm not promoting it for anyone. I just want to simply let you guys know I like letting people know about, you know, little beauty hacks and finds. Sometimes they're $150 and that's just a pain in the butt. But I'm gonna let you know regardless. I'm gonna miss this. Hello. Hello. Come on. If anybody's wondering why I'm wearing an Edward Jones sweatshirt, it's Clark's because he works there, so. No cars coming? Oh, I need to put my seatbelt on.
Now, I got a little bit of money filling my pockets. Everything's gonna be alright. If it's meant to be, it'll be. Baby, just let it be. I don't mean to be so uptight. Ride with me, see where this thing goes. Picket white fence will be painted black.
Hey, what can I do for you today? Can I get a Trenta iced green tea unsweet?
Trenta green iced tea unsweetened? Sure thing.
I'm about to get on the interstate, had to head to Chattanooga to my class. I'm just gonna chill, listen to some music. I'll probably talk to you guys when I get out of class.
I need your touch, I need your fever. Take my broken body, take all of me. Take all of me. Havana, my heart is in Havana.
That's my favorite part.
Yes, free, just graduated fresh on campus.
Quick update. It is now 4:30 almost, and I just studied my brains out. I feel like I'm going blind, and my eyes are just killing me. I've got a headache, but it's time to head to lab. I'm probably like 15-20 minutes away from school, so I'm gonna get there a little early and probably just like relax in my car for a second before I go in, because I'm about to have 3 hours of lab. I'm so ready to go home. I worked last night and the night before, and then I have class all day and today, so I can't wait to go home and sleep, and then tomorrow we just have a nice relaxed day. I still have to do homework tomorrow, but you know, it's a little bit more relaxed. So yeah, I know I said I'd probably see you guys tomorrow, but just giving you a little update of how this study full day is going, and I will see you guys either tonight or tomorrow. Bye. You need a bath. You need a bath. I have the pups with me. Bridget. Buddy. Say hello. Hello. Oh goodness, you're so cute. Had to get out of the house today for house selling reasons. And it's raining out, so I can't like take the dogs for a walk. I look a hot mess. Excuse me. 9:08 right now. I had to leave the house by 8:30. I just got a smoothie. Guess where we are? Hey, so same day, the sun just came out and I took a shower. Last time I talked to you guys, I was trying to figure out what to do with the dogs. Took them to the dog park for a second, but it was pretty dang cold and like wet outside. So then I left and sat in a parking lot for like 3 hours. And I finally got to go home. I almost fell asleep. I was so tired, but I don't want to like mess my sleep schedule up. I've been trying to like go to sleep earlier, wake up earlier. So I didn't take a nap. I took a shower. And now I'm headed to get my oil change. Clark's gonna meet me there, and then we're gonna go eat with his family afterwards. So yeah, I've been putting off my oil change, and it's about time I go do it. I may see you guys tomorrow. I don't know. I might check in later, but it just depends what's going on. We're probably just gonna go eat with his family, then go back to my house and kind of chill. Oh my gosh, I'm so tired. It's 9:18. I'm literally like so tired. Got my oil changed and my car washed. And then I went and ate at Jenkins with Clark and his mom and dad. Now I'm home. Well, I've been home for a while. With Clark, we've just been watching football. Yay. I'm unmaking my bed one pillow at a time so I can go to sleep. Gotta take my makeup off though. I'm dreading that. Is it just me, or does anyone else literally like that is just one of the most dreaded things ever, is taking your makeup off at the end of the day? Because for me, I dread it so much. I don't know why I'm breathing so hard. Okay, I think I'm gonna wash my face and get in bed. Gotta get up early tomorrow for a spray tan. I'm going to class. And we'll see what we get into. Good night. I had you guys charging. It's ready to go to bed. I washed my face and everything, and I figured I'd show you guys how I do this lash boost thing. It's not difficult, but I figured if you're curious about it, because I did talk about it earlier on, that I would kind of show you how to do it and what it looks like and what to expect when you get it, stuff like that. This is what it looks like when you first get it. I just keep mine in here because it's pretty small. I've been using this stuff since I think September 10th is what day it was, and I know because I took a before picture the first night I used it, and like in my phone it had the date, and I posted something about it the other day, and September 10th was the first day I started. So it's been September, October, November. Tomorrow it'll have been 3 months exactly that I've been using this. Okay. So this is the tube, Lash Boost, Rodan+Fields Enhancements Lash Boost. So it's pretty tiny, looks like a little pin. You twist it off, and the product is totally clear. So I wipe off the excess off the brush. You don't need a lot on there. And I'm looking in a mirror over here so I can see what I'm doing. And I just go right along the lash line. Make sure I get the inner corner and the outer corner. And then you get like the excess off your lashes like it says. Just kind of do that. And then I do the other eye. So yeah, that's how you apply the lash boost. If you don't know where to get it, I think you can just go to the Rodan+Fields website if you don't know anyone who sells it. I'm sure you can just put in like your location and it'll find you someone to buy it from. I don't know if you can just buy it directly from the website without it being through a seller. I don't know how that works. But, so if you're interested, that's how you do it. I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm really tired, even though it's like 9 o'clock. I'm turning into a grandma with waking up early. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good morning. It's 9:43. Getting out of the house a little later today. I woke up at like 7, but I laid in bed for about 2 hours. I'm going to get a spray tan this morning, so that's why I look like this. I'm gonna have to take the hat off, but I'm trying to like conceal my face at least for a little bit before I go get it, because your girl's got no makeup on. And it's like 45 degrees out. And I've got shorts and flip-flops on, so it's cold. But like, what do you wear to a spray tan? Because afterwards you have to have like loose fitting things that aren't gonna stick to you and like rub your spray tan off. I'm supposed to meet there at 10:30, so I've got 45 minutes. Had to do a little math there. I think I'm gonna go to Starbucks and then I'm gonna study for a second because I've got like a little miniature quiz in my class this morning. Today's Friday. I love Fridays. Tomorrow, I don't have that busy of a weekend. Tomorrow I've got one person for makeup, and then Saturday is one of my really good friends' birthdays. We're all gonna go eat and then hang out afterwards. She's turning 21, so should be fun. And then next weekend I go to Nashville, and I'll talk about that later. I'm so excited. I'll probably check in with you guys later today. I don't have that much of an eventful day. After class, I really don't even know what I'm doing. Tonight, I'm going over to Clark's house and I'm going to set up my Mac desktop so that I can start editing this video. Since we're moving right now, I didn't want to like unbox it at my house and get it all set up because I'm going to have to pack it up because we have to be out by the end of the month. So I just asked him if he was okay with me setting it up there, and he was like, yeah, that's fine. So tonight we're gonna set it up and I'm gonna work on this video. Okay, so I'm finished with my spray tan. I'm looking a little greasy, but that's okay. If you live in my area, you're watching this and you live in Cleveland, Tennessee, I highly recommend the lady I go to for spray tans. Her name on Facebook and Instagram is Bronzilla. She's awesome. So I'm at TJ Maxx. I'm about to go get my friend a birthday present, and I will check in with you guys later.